Hi guys, I'm back with another read aloud. Today I will be reading Dr. Seuss' Sleep Book. Yes, the funny version, my version. Thank you so much for all your comments and all your support. You guys rock! The news just came in from the county of Kek that a very small bug by the name of Van Cleck is yawning so wide you could look down his neck. Wowzers. This may not seem very important, I know, but it is, so I'm bothering telling you so. Okay. All right.
Tree.
A yawn is quite catching, you see, like a cough. It just takes one yawn to start other yawns off. That's so true, guys. Okay. When my sister yawned, I yawn too.
County of Cat.
The county of Kek. Sky. Okay. Oh God, Dr. Seuss's book. All right. Now the news has come in that some friends of Van Cleck's are yawning so wide you could look down their necks. Of course, I could see their necks. And the teeth. Spiky fangs. Is this a scary book? At this moment right now, under 7 more noses, great yawns are in blossom. They're blooming like roses. Okay, guys, I'm rhyming here. The yawn of that one little bug is still spreading. According to the latest report, it is heading across the wide fields through the sleepy night air, across the whole country toward every which where. Okay, yeah, every person is yawning here. And people are gradually starting to say, I feel rather drowsy. I've had quite a day. I would feel quite drowsy too. Creatures are starting to think about rest. 2 bifferbombs birds are now building their nest. Bifferbomb birds? They do it each night. And quite often I wonder, how do they do this big job without making a blunder? But that is their problem, not yours, and not mine. The point is, they're going to bed, and that's fine.
Bifferbomb birds.
These birds are type funny looking.
Bifferbomb birds.
They're all tangled and wangled. Sleep thoughts are spreading throughout the whole land. The time for night brushing of teeth is at hand.
Tree. Herkimer Falls.
Cute little people here. The Herkimer Falls.
Herkimer's sister.
Oh gosh. Wow. Up at Herkimer Falls, there you go, where the great river rushes and crashes down crags in great gargling gushes. The Herkimer's sister are using their brushes. There are more rhymes here, guys, more rhymes. Those falls are just grand for toothbrushing beneath. If you happen to be up that way with your teeth. Okay, what's going on here? The news just came in from the castle of Crop. The castle of Crop, that the lights are all out and the drawbridge is up. Oh, it looks like Christmas.
Plant.
It looks like Christmas.
Tree.
Okay.
Stairs.
A funny looking tree and a funny looking stairs. And then it looks like the Grinch is over there.
Sky. Grass.
Okay. Wow. And the old drawbridge drawer just said with a yawn, my drawbridge is drawn and it's going to stay drawn till the milkman delivers the milk about dawn. Oh gosh, more rhymes. I'm going to bed now, so nobody better come round with a special delivery letter.
Tree.
A special delivery letter? Okay.
Star. Moon.
The moon.
Drawbridge drawer.
Drawbridge drawer. The number of sleepers is steadily growing. That is where more and more people are going. Oh, so little cute little people.
Sleeper.
The Grinch people.
Stilt. Bed. Stilt Walker's Hall.
Oh, God.
Stilt Walker's Hall.
This book is
Stilt
funny.
Walker's Hall.
Strange and
Stilt
funny.
Walker's Hall.
In Culpeper Spring, in the stilt walker's hall, the stilt walker's stilts are all cracked on the wall.
Stilt walker's
Okay, so
hall. Stilt
the rhyme
walker's
is there.
hall.
It's just
Stilt
the rhyme.
walker's
The
hall.
rhymes.
Stilt walker's hall.
Stilt walker's hall. Oh gosh. The stilt walkers have called it a day. They're all tuckered out and they're snoozing away. They're totally snoozing away. This is very big news. It's very important to know. And that's why I'm bothering telling you so. Oh, who's this? Who are these little characters? Way out in the west, in the town of Merced, the Hinklehorn Honking
Hinklehorn.
Club just went to bed.
Hinklehorn.
The Hinklehorn?
Hinklehorn.
Okay.
Light.
They look
Bed.
super cute.
Bed. Shoes.
Okay, the book is
Shoes.
getting stranger
Hinklehorn
and stranger.
honker. Hinklehorn honker. Hinklehorn
Hinklehorn
honker.
honker.
Carpet. Carpet.
Okay.
Carpet.
All right. Every horn has been quietly hung on a hook for the night in its own private Hinklehorn nook.
Hinklehorn.
Okay, Hinklehorn nook.
Hinklehorn honker.
All this long, happy day, they've been honking about the Hinklehorn honkers have honked themselves out.
Hinklehorn honker.
Wow, so many tongue twisters. But they'll wake up quite fresh in the morning, and then they'll start right in the Hinklehorn honking again. Of course. Okay. Oh, what is this? Everywhere creatures are falling asleep. The collapsible Frink just collapsed in a heap. Wowzers, super twinkling necks and twinkling arms and twinkling legs.
Legs.
Everything is all
Legs.
like twinkling
Arms.
and
Arms.
collapsible.
Neck.
Wow.
Collapsible Frink.
Collapsible Frink.
Collapsible
Okay.
Frink.
More
Collapsible
Frink.
Frink. Collapsible Frink. Collapsible Frink. Island.
Very cute book.
Island.
There's an island there,
Water.
an island there, and an
Sky.
island there. And water in the sky and more
Neck.
skies. Of course.
Collapsible Frink.
Okay. And by adding the Frink to the others before, I am able to give you the Who's Asleep score right now. 40,404 creatures are happily, deeply in slumber. I think you agree that's a whopping fine number. That is a whopping fine number. Counting up sleepers? Just how do we do it? Really quite simple. There's not much to it. We find out how many, we learn the amount by an audio telio count. Telio count? Okay. All right. On a mountain halfway between Reno and Rome, we have a machine in a plexiglass dome which listens and looks into everyone's home. Oh, very interesting. Wow. Guys,
Keep out.
Dr. Seuss's books are always very interesting.
40,404. Audio telio talio count.
Oh, audio telio talio
40,404.
Please let me know. in the
Audio
comments down
telio
below.
talio count. Check.
If you like these sort of
Audio
funny
telio
videos
talio
that we
count.
do
Mountain.
every now and then,
Machine.
you know,
Machine.
just switching
Piano.
things up some notches.
Audio
Okay, let's
telio
keep
talio
on.
count. Candle.
Sleepwalking on the hills.
Crandall.
Curious crandalls. The crandalls walk nightly in slumbering peace, in spite of slight burns from the hot dripping grease. The crandalls wear candles because they walk far, and if they wake up, want to see where they are. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Chippendale Mupp.
Now the news has arrived
Chippendale
from the
Mupp.
Vale that a Chippendale Mupp has just bitten his tail, which he does every night before shutting his eyes. Such nipping sounds silly, but really it's wise. Why is it wise? Okay. Oh my gosh. He has no alarm clock, so this is the way. He makes sure that he'll wake up at the right time of day. His tail is so long he won't feel any pain till the nip makes a trip and gets up to his brain. Of course. In exactly 8 hours, the Chippendale mop will at last feel the bite and yell, "Ouch!" and wake up. A Mr. and Mrs. J. Carmichael Crocs have just gone to bed near the town of Fort Knox, and they, by the way, have the finest of clocks. Ooh, very luxurious. Very luxurious. I'm not all sure that I quite understand just how the thing works with that one extra hand. Oh, okay. But I do know this clock does one very slick trick. It doesn't tick-tock. It does it talk-tick.
Headboard.
So it ticks in its talker and talks in its ticker. It saves a lot of time and the sleepers sleep quicker. This is a super long book. Wow. What a fine night for sleeping from all that I hear. It is the best night for sleeping in many a year. They're even asleep in the Z-Bag Motel, and people usually sleep there too well. Okay. Z-Bag Motel. The beds are like rock, and as everyone knows, the sheets are too short. They won't cover your toes, so if you're actually sleeping in there, it's a great night for sleeping. It must be the air. By these funny characters, it's a great night for snores. I just had a report of some boys who are at top in this musical. They look super cute. The snortiest snores in all of our fair land are Snorter McPhail and his Snore Band. This band can snore Dixie and Old Snowy River so loud it will make 40 elephants shiver. Wow. Oh my gosh.
3-gallon pail. 3-gallon pail. 3-gallon, 3-gallon, 3-gallon pail.
3-gallon pail. The loudest of all boys is McPhail. He snores with his head in a 3-gallon pail. So they snore in a cave 20 miles out of town. If they snored closer in, they would snore in the town. Wow. Do you know who's asleep out in Funa Laguna?
Funa Laguna Baboona. Funa Laguna Baboona.
Funa Laguna Baboona.
Funa Laguna Baboona.
Super funny. We've added them into our Who's Asleep count, which has grown to a really amazing amount. Exactly 8,808 creatures are sleeping now. A Jed is in bed.
Jed.
And the bed of a Jed is the softest of beds in the world. It is said.
Jed.
Yes, it looks like fluff. Like super fluff.
Sky.
If there's such a thing. Super fluff. We should all have some super fluff. He makes it from pom-poms he grows on his head. And he's sleeping right now on the softest of fluff, completely exhausted from growing the stuff. Of course,
Jed.
I would be exhausted too.
Fluff.
Fluff.
Fluff. Fluff.
The fluffy
Fluff.
things.
Fluff. Fluff.
Oh God.
Fluff.
All right. The news has come in from the district of Doft that 2 Oft are asleep. Ooh, how cute, so fluffy.
Oft.
Super
Oft.
cute Oft.
This one too, please.
Oh,
Someone
goodness.
please pull at 8 a.m.
Oh gosh,
Sky.
reading with ImLxuy, guys. And how are they able to sleep off the ground? I'll tell you. I weighed one. You did? Oh, okay. How much did they weigh? That and Oft is so light he weighs -1 pound. Moose juice. A moose is asleep. He is dreaming of moose drinks. Moose drinks? A goose is asleep, and he is dreaming
Goose
of
juice.
goose drinks. That's well and good when a moose dreams of moose juice, and nothing goes wrong when a moose dreams of goose juice. But it isn't too good when a moose and a goose start dreaming they're drinking the other one's juice. Moose juice is not goose juice, and juice goose for a moose, and goose juice not moose juice. Juice is for a goose. Wow. So when goose gets a mouthful of juices of mooses, and moose gets a mouthful of juice of gooses, they always fall out of their beds screaming screams. So I'm warning you now, never drink in your dreams. What? What a sleeping. Oh, what are these? Speaking of dreaming, I think you should know that the Bumble Tub Club is now dreaming
Bumble.
of floats.
Bumble
Definitely.
Tub Club.
Bumble Tub
Creek.
Club. Creek.
Cave.
And the cave. Everywhere creatures have shut off their voices. They've all gone to bed in the beds of their choices. They're sleeping in bushes, they're sleeping in crannies, some on their stomach and some in their fannies. They're peacefully sleeping in comfortable halls, some even on soft, tough barbershop walls. The number of sleepers now past 1 million. The number of sleepers now in the billions. Wowza. They're sleeping on steps and on strings and on floors, in mailboxes, ships, and the keyholes of door. Every worm on a fish hook is safe for the night. Every fish in the sea is too sleepy to bite. Every whale in the ocean has turned off his spout. Every light between here and far Fudo is out. And now adding things up, we are way beyond billions. Our Who's Asleep score is now in the zillions. Wow, zillions? Wowzers. 99 zillion, 9 trillion and 2 creatures are sleeping. When you put out your light, then the number will be 99 zillion, 9 trillion and 3. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 9 trillion and 3. Amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for all your support. You guys rock.
Pew, 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 pew. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, guys. Yo.